Morning Hustle Show, L'Oreal. We have a very special guest this morning, and I'm so excited to sit down and finally talk to her. We always see each other in passing. Yeah. We got mutual friends. She's beautiful, even more stunning in person. Elton, no one asked you. Princess Love is in the building. Princess, yay! I'm so excited. Elton, leave her alone. We're going to have security escort him out for you this morning.
I love it.
I feel like a lot of guys feel like this about you. Like because you're stunning, beautiful. So like, do you get this reaction from guys, or are they running away or scary?
No, honestly, I don't get that. I feel like I don't see it.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't have people in my DMs. I don't feel like I give off that type of energy.
Girl,
I don't.
You give to me. You give off sex.
Maybe they're like, really?
Yeah, but strong, not like sex, like a a sex doll, but like oh, look at her. She look like she's gonna dominate me.
Oh, maybe they're like, let me stay away from her. I don't know.
Oh my God!
Go either way.
Maybe it's we already know what you got going on. Maybe it got something to do with
Only
that.
the strong survive.
Oh, I think that's it. Okay, well, let's talk about something we did see you just recently. Mm-hmm. This poker thing has been going crazy for you. How did you even learn poker like that? Because they say that's really like a man's game. They try to say that we're not welcome to the table.
Well, and I feel like that's one of the things that drew me towards poker.
Yeah.
You know, when people say you can't do something or it's not for women, I feel like that made me want to go even harder. But I learned, I don't even gamble. You know, I'm the type of person that's like, I go play blackjack, I lose a couple $100, I'm done.
Really? Yeah.
So I learned how to play poker Thanksgiving, 2 Thanksgivings ago. And my cousins taught me. And I was like, this might be something.
You got into it.
When I realized there's actually some skill involved, I started studying. And literally my first year playing poker, I made close to $500,000.
What?
Yeah.
So how much time do you spend doing these tournaments? And what would you say?
My first year, all I did was I studied I didn't watch anything on TV but poker. I listened to audiobooks. I would my mom lives in Vegas, so I would always go back and forth to Vegas and I would listen to audiobooks the whole drive there, 4-hour drive.
Oh, you were serious.
But I feel like I spoke it into existence because I literally put all my free time and energy into just learning the sport.
But this is a family game, though, because my family plays spades. So they taught me spades.
It can be a family game, if you just playing
But mainly,
friendly.
I'm saying more so it runs in your family because you said your cousins taught you. I don't know a bunch of people that's just sitting around playing poker.
My cousins just they just play recreationally.
Really?
Yeah, I actually taught them more after I learned how to play because there's cash and there's tournament.
Yeah.
I'm a tournament player. So I can play for days and hours at a time. Literally over 12 hours at a time.
So how did that come? Because I actually had a professor when I was younger that wrote a book about his addiction, and he was addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
And he would talk about how he would stay in these casinos. He didn't care about women, eating, or anything, just gambling. How do you even keep the mind capacity to just sit there for that many days?
You have to be locked in, you know? When I play a tournament, I won't even eat because I don't want anything altering my state of mind. I don't want to be sleepy. I don't want to, I'll drink tea or coffee, but I have to make sure my mind is sharp. I will not drink any alcohol at all.
Wow.
Unless I'm playing for fun. Then I'll have a glass of wine or I'll have some shots with my friends. But yeah, cash games and tournament play is completely different.
So now what about family things? Because we've seen some things happen and obviously a lot of your stuff goes viral because of your family, who your family is. So if you're having an issue or something's going on with Ray or something's going on with Love and Hip Hop and you have a big tournament, what do you do?
No, I can't play if I'm in a bad mood because it affects the way that I'm playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been times where I've played with Ray and there's been times I've played with him and we were not on good terms.
Yeah.
And it affected the way that I was playing.
No way. Yeah. Does it make you beat him better or like?
No, it makes me lose because I'm not thinking clearly.
Wow.
I'm playing angry.
Yeah. So you have to pretty much block everybody out before you know you're going to play a big tournament. Yeah. Now, do you put money up yourself or is this sponsored?
No, I've never had any sponsors. Everything I've played, I've played with my own money. They have people who stake players, but
yeah, because I'm about to put some money behind you. What's the minimum?
I want to play my game, and I don't want anybody like sweating me.
Yeah, because you just want to. You like if I win my money. I don't want nobody down my back. Yeah.
Damn. But it's funny because my girl, when I bought into the World Championship, that's a $10,000 event. I was telling my friend Lyrica Anderson, one of my best friends.
She's been here.
Yeah, and I was like, if you want to put in $500 into the, I'm like, I don't do this, but I just want you to learn about poker. I want you to like be excited about it. I said, so if you want to give me $500, I'll give you 5% of my action. Yeah, and
did she do it?
No.
What? She tried?
No, she tried to give me the money after I was already like the last 100.
Nah, girl, I won.
Like, no.
Yeah, I won. I ain't need that.
I'm like, if you would have gave me that 500, you would have got back 5,000.
What?
She's like, no, let me give it to you. I'm like, no.
You didn't believe in me.
Yeah.
You know what? So I'm excited to have you on the show today because one thing, I look around and I didn't see many interviews with you. Why do you choose not to do interviews?
Because if I'm not like promoting anything, it's like, what am I there for? Yeah. You know what I mean? To gossip. And I'm such an open book. I don't know how to like dodge questions. Yeah. So it's like, I'm going to just get myself in trouble. So why even come?
But I like your bluntness though. Yeah. And I mean, everybody is not going to like that because obviously sometimes you're calling them out.
Yeah.
Some things we've seen go viral, obviously. Well, where do we start? You know what? Back to the poker really
Wherever
quickly.
You want.
How long would it take you to teach somebody to play poker?
I mean, I'm still learning. But if you want to learn the basics...
no, Alton, not you.
If you want to learn the basics, it could be anywhere from a couple minutes to days or hours.
Really?
It never stops. You can always learn more.
We bought cards for you to show me a little bit later. Okay. A little later. But, okay. So let's get into it. So just recently you went viral. You went through Ray's phone. Ray J, just in case your brain is a little off because it is early.
Returning the favor, by the way.
So he went through your phone first.
Yeah. So we were like, it was a turned up night. We were drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're married, do you feel like you're supposed to have each other's code on the phone?
No. I firmly believe in not going through phones and respecting people's privacies. Mm-hmm. But sometimes when you've had a lot to drink and you're being petty, it doesn't always happen that way.
Yeah. Do you regret anything you did while you were a little tipsy?
No. Good or bad, I don't regret anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been times where his phone has been open and I just wouldn't look through it, and sometimes it's been open and I'm like,
So this wasn't the first time you've been through his phone, though?
No, I mean, through the whole course of our marriage, I probably went through his phone like 3 times.
How many times did he go through yours?
Like 2.
Did he find something?
I mean, you're always going to find something, even if it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the last time he found something, but I wasn't trying to hide anything. We were already like going through our divorce. Mm-hmm. And then so he actually took my phone and like, my son gave him my passcode.
Oh, Oppie. Very Oppie. I thought it was daddy's little girl. You get what I'm trying to say. Daddy's little girl, and it's supposed to be mama's boy.
Yeah. No,
he's not being a mama's boy?
He walks around. He is a mama's boy, but he didn't know what he was doing. He walks around the house bragging that he knows my passcode. I know mama's passcode. I know mama's passcode.
Not you use the kids, Ray J.
He took my phone and drove down the street with it. And I didn't know it was gone until I looked. I'm like, where's my phone? And I looked on my daughter's iPad. I seen the phone was down the street. And so I called him. I was like, are you done? Can I have my phone back?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But
But was he reaching out to anybody that was in the phone?
No.
Okay.
You can't do that. We're going through a divorce. You know what I mean? So whatever you find, you're just going to make yourself mad.
But are you guys going through a divorce?
Yes.
I feel like y'all been going through a divorce. This like time number 12.
We have. Mm-hmm. No, this is like the 4th time, but this is the final time. Literally days away.
Why is it this time, the final time?
Because I'm just done. You know what I mean? Like, we're great friends, and I just have to accept that we're just better off as friends. You know what I mean? And even though we're family and, like, I love him, he still loves me, but you just have to accept the fact that you live 2 totally different lifestyles, and there's things that I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's making me act out of character, you know, because I'm doing things that I normally wouldn't do if I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
So, and I believe in karma. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
But do you feel like, so with the guys that you've had, that we know you for having, 2 very famous guys, Floyd and Ray J, they both are surrounded by women a lot and seem to have been with a lot of women. But how are you in those situations? Because I feel like you don't give, or maybe I'm getting something up. You don't give the woman that's going to be okay with the man just running around with every woman.
No, I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, so how are you? Because,
well, like, see, Floyd was a different situation because Floyd and I were and still are very good friends. Yeah. And, like, Floyd just, like, he just will make sure you are good.
Good, right.
You know what I mean? And how do you not fall in love with that?
Oh, yeah.
With someone who just wants to make sure you're good, your family's good, you have everything you need, you know? But at the same time, when they're like, this is what it is, and, you know, I'm not changing for anybody, at least he's being honest enough to give you the option to... That's true. Leave.
It's like, this is me. I haven't been able to change. Then you can more so accept that.
And I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
You know?
You can accept that.
Yeah.
But I don't see nothing wrong with that. I feel like you're putting everything on the table. But was Ray J saying the same thing? Was he saying, like, this is my lifestyle, I'm always around?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He presented it in a different way.
He didn't present it at all. It was more... So he has, like, 2 different sides then. He has, like, the family side. And he's a great... He's a great provider.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a good husband as far as like making sure the family's good and always like I can literally call him at any time and he'll pick up. Like he's always there. You know what I mean?
And not a loyal husband.
He's just he just can't stop acting like he's 20.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he's stuck in a certain time, probably the height of his career, with a lot of men. Sorry, because I know y'all going to bash me and say I always talk about men. But I feel like I see a lot of men get caught in a certain period of their career, and they don't want to let that time go, and they just don't grow up sometimes.
I don't know what it is. I tried to make sense of it.
Yeah.
And what made me stay so long with Ray is because he had a great foundation. So I'm like, he's going to grow out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, we're married. We said our vows. I'm your wife. I will stick through it for as long as I can.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll look back on this and, you know, but it is. You know, at a certain point, it's like my clock is ticking and I ain't getting no younger. And,
yeah.
You know, my thing is, my turning point was, I'm like, I don't want to wake up like 50, 60 years old and I'm like, I should have
been left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we seen you kind of step out. It looked like you stepped out and tried to move on with John.
No.
That wasn't you, John Boyega?
John Boyega is my friend.
Okay.
He's literally in my friend group. We go to karaoke. We have game night. He's like... He's been around Ray, like my birthday and stuff. And I
think it's hard for people to understand that's never lived in LA or Hollywood that like these are your peers, you're around them. But to us, it's like big names when you're from like a Atlanta or a New York or something. You don't just see John Boyega going in the karaoke spot, you know? So
John is in the karaoke spot every week.
for y'all, yeah, for you.
Yes.
So there was nothing there.
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, that's my friend.
Yeah.
My friend,
So, okay, but you did say that you're able to still be friends with Floyd.
Yeah.
Was that a conversation you had to have with Ray J? Like, listen, no matter what, I'm going to be cool with him. No. You just said, we're going to be friends.
I mean, he doesn't have conversations with me. You know what I mean? I don't.
I mean, touche.
I can just volunteer information.
Yeah. With Floyd, okay, so you said it was more acceptable the way that he presented things or whatever, but I heard a rumor that he doesn't have sex with all the women that are around him that he says are his girlfriends.
I don't know.
He wouldn't talk to you about that.
He's not thirsty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure he can if he wants to, but he's not like that. Yeah, he's more like intellectual, but he's not like out here trying to sleep with everybody.
Did you realize that he had a issue not knowing how to read really well?
He can read.
Why do they say he can't read or write?
I don't know. He's very smart.
Is that not true at all?
It's not true.
Really? Why did I believe it for real? You see, I'm sitting here dead serious. Like, why you ain't trying to help him read, Princess?
I mean, you ain't got to read when you worth that much money.
That's true, too. But you want to know how to. I kind of want to know what things say.
No, he can read.
So now, okay.
I don't know why it comes off like, or maybe he just like takes his time. I don't know.
Does he read a little slow? Because like, you know, our guy Alton, who's also on the Morning Hustle show.
He's very good with numbers.
I know that's right. Yeah. That's all that matters. He can count that. Okay. All right. So the going through the phone thing, let's get back to that. You called out Sukihana, right? Kinda.
I mean, she posted me on her page.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Like, I don't care. Like, that wasn't the only person in his phone.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you that. You more so, you let it be clear she was in there. Yeah. You said that there were other people, and you saved them. You spared them. Why did you decide not to say any other women that were in there?
Because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't my concern. I only did that because she posted me on her page.
But I kind of look at it like this. We always think that you guys are getting back together. So in a sense, I look at the women as being semi-disrespectful.
If I wanted to get back with Ray, then I would get back with Ray.
I think we all know this. He loves you. Like, regardless of the things that happen, you can clearly see that he loves you. And you see a good heart somewhere in there. It's just probably behind the tequila.
Yeah. Yeah. And he always says, like, oh, I'm only doing this because you threw me back to the streets. I'm like, you was already in the streets.
Yeah. Because, I mean, even when you had the situation when you were pregnant, y'all were in Vegas, that was like a heartbreaking situation to see you go through because being pregnant and going through something like that had to be hard.
It was. And, you know, when you're pregnant, you're emotional. And, you know, I'm very big on, like, loyalty. And, you know, I feel like when you're pregnant, do you have kids?
No, I don't.
Well, I feel like when you're pregnant, you feel like you want to feel protected. You know what I mean?
I can only imagine.
Not just by your partner, but everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're carrying something precious. Like, it's like your feelings, your just everything, the environment. You want it to be just there. Listen, people could get stressed out and lose a child just off of that. So that's why when I look at that,
you're like a little baby, you know? It's like you have all these hormones and you're emotional and it's, you know. And
that's why we looked at him like, yo, you're really being like, so when something like that happened, we all turned on Ray J, regardless of if you wanted to be like, okay, but hear him out. Like, no, everybody was like, you're dead wrong. I know.
And he was. And he was. Like, and I feel like I love him, but there's some things that I will never forget.
Yeah. And it's going to, obviously you can't. Yeah. You can't. It's happened, and you can't just act like, regardless of how much friends y'all are, and you can tell that y'all have a great relationship. What about when it comes to the family? Because they have been saying like Brandy backs away a little bit because of his actions lately. Do they speak to you about him or trying to also help reel it in sometimes? Because I feel, my personal opinion, I see Ray sometimes, and then I see him sometimes, and he's very focused and knows what he's doing, and it, like you said, I could see where you see two different people, but some people are saying that other side is kind of fake. Like he plays it up for attention.
No, it's real. It's real. It's real.
Yeah. Like when he goes a little like above and beyond, like when he started coming at Diddy and they were saying it was more for ratings for his network.
I don't know why he did that. And I asked him, I was like, that's that's supposed to be your friend. Why are you, inserting yourself, And then when I heard about the situation with
escalating
with his sons and all that, I'm like, what do you expect? It's their dad.
Yeah. And he didn't understand that.
I'm just like, stay out of it.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Great advice. Yeah. Did he take it, you think? No. Now they're saying something else a little crazy about him. And it kind of affects you. If you think about it, y'all have a family together. So when they say these wild accusations, like you have Suge Knight saying that he had a hand in what happened with Whitney Houston. Did you hear that?
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Me either. How does he take those things? Does he talk to you about that?
No, but I mean, it's people. They're just rumors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't with him during that time, so I can't speak on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure he had nothing to do with that. Yeah.
Well, the divorce you're saying is going to be finalized in days.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like, how does that work out? Have y'all been going back and forth with court? Because we haven't heard much about.
So I had a lawyer, and I had a very expensive and ruthless lawyer, and he wanted me to just get full custody of the kids and get all this money, and it's like, I'm not trying to be on bad terms with the father of my kids. So, Ray and I came to an agreement, and my lawyer was not happy with it, and he said, I'm not going to sign off on that. So if you want to, you can do that, but you have to fire me as your lawyer. So I fired him as my lawyer. I'm working as my own attorney right now.
Really?
Yes. Because I just don't want to fight, So we came to an agreement. So we're literally days away. His lawyer is in trial right now, so as soon as she's done next week, we should be all settled and done.
Yeah, because things get really messy when it gets to negotiations, especially when it's public information. We've seen a lot happen with Tiana Taylor and Iman.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of their unnecessary business that the world did not need to know.
Yeah.
And I feel like, to be honest, that might be the smartest way to go about it. Yeah, to keep the family intact, keep the kids good.
I don't hate him, and my kids love him. He's a great dad, and, I pick up where he's slacking, he picks up where I'm, if I'm not there, or if I want to go play poker, he'll watch the kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just have a good rhythm going on. I don't have a nanny. I've never had a nanny. So,
really?
Yeah. If he can't watch them, I'll ask his mom,
or your mom,
or my mom. I'll fly my mom in.
Yeah. So okay, so that is happening right now. So why did you smack Amada? How you say her name? I don't want to say it wrong. Amada. Amada.
So I smacked Amada because she was trying to produce me, and I don't appreciate people trying to produce me behind the scenes. You know what I mean? It's like, let me know up front. You want a storyline? I'm going to give you your storyline.
You definitely gave her story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you feel like she learned not to produce you anymore? Okay.
She learned not to produce me. I don't feel like she learned her lesson, or, you know what I mean? I feel like she's going to move the way she moves because that's who she is as a person, But for me, I was very offended, and there was no alcohol involved. It was 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And I felt like she just tried to play me. And if you're supposed to be my friend, don't try to produce me.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
And furthermore, regardless of what it was, what are you doing hanging out with my baby father, husband, or anything by yourself without telling me and having conversations at home? Wait, so did the vagina thing happen? He smelled her vagina?
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Was it like he smelled it because it stunk, or he smelled it because he sniffed it?
I was not there. I don't know. I can't speak on that.
I need to know.
I can't.
I need to know. But the people want to know.
You sound like you want to smell it.
I don't. But I do want to know if it's stank. We going to talk about it then.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a report.
Yeah.
I don't like girls.
I feel like he was like Ray was being Ray.
He just says funny things.
He tries to say things like to get a reaction out of me. And it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just that.
It used to work before, yeah.
So I know one thing about Love and Hip Hop. They will replay a damn clip whether you like it or not. And you know what I'm about to ask you. The most viral clip that has circulated around is you and Ray fighting at the table.
Okay, so let me explain that.
Please.
So that was, I wasn't on the show yet. And I know Mona kept trying to get me to be on the show. And I just did not want to be on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I had no intentions of being on TV or being a cast member or anything. But, so when I would film or I would make like little appearances, I would be so nervous. Even if I wasn't saying anything, I would be like sweating bullets, right? So I would have to like drink and drink and drink and drink until I was like so drunk and didn't care anymore. And that day we had a scene and he was like fake breaking up with me. He was breaking up with me to like get a reaction out of me. And so in my head, I'm like, you trying to play me? You know, you're trying to play me right now. And so I started throwing did you see this? Yes. So I started throwing whatever chicken nuggets or something I had. And then I seen him standing by the pool and I'm like, oh, I'm about to push you in the pool, you know? And so me being drunk out of my mind, I ran towards him and he just moved out the way.
And you fell and it was no water in the pool though, right?
If there was no water in the pool, I would probably be dead.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yes,
I don't remember seeing water for some reason.
Yes.
I thought you hurt yourself.
Oh my, no.
Okay.
I probably had broken
So
legs.
you did. That's what I was gonna ask. That was my main question: was did you hurt yourself? Because I don't remember being water.
Myself.
Okay,
no,
okay.
I didn't hurt myself.
So you just fell in the pool.
Yeah, I was.
You was pissed.
Oh my God, I was like, wanted to plot his murder. I was so mad.
So wait.
Yes.
After you fell in, like what was next? Did they come pull you out?
I wanted to kill him.
You wanted to.
I literally was running around the house trying to.
Oh, you were trying to physically kill him right then and there.
Yes.
You got yourself out the pool.
Yes.
and then
I ran after. I think they cut the cameras off, but I was literally. He like locked himself in the bathroom. Yeah.
So when did you finally calm down? Was it days, hours?
Probably after
I know you still mad. I'm still mad for you. Like, why you push me in the pool?
It happens. So it's like nothing I can do about it.
Damn, but you wish it went the other way though, because then that would have been viral for you. If it was gonna go that way, anyways at all.
And whenever I see him like next to like a large body of water, I'm like, take your phone out your pocket.
I don't trust you, bro. Okay, so let's get back to the poker. Who's been your hardest? Is it because this is a celebrity match you're going to be involved in?
Celebrity charity poker event.
Not always like that. It's sometimes just regular players.
Yeah,
right?
and you know, I love the charity events and the celebrity events because it's serious. Like nobody wants to lose. You want to win, but it's more like it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a bunch of professionals there. It's a bunch of people who, you know, there's people that I'm going to be teaching right before the event.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. So what about like the cheating aspect? Like how are people still able to kind of get away with cheating and when it comes to this kind of stuff?
I don't really know how you can cheat.
I don't know the game, so to me it's
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like people can cheat in like home games.
Yeah.
You know, because they have like devices and certain, you know, earpieces or whatever. I don't know.
But it's never like somebody got a card up their sleeve or something stupid like that.
No, there's no way. And I don't even think a magician can get away with that, no.
Is there somebody that you don't want to play? Like, is there like a hardest contender? Like, is there a LeBron James of poker?
I have there are people that intimidate me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it doesn't stop me from playing my game. I'm just a little bit more cautious when I play with them.
Yeah.
You know.
Because
I can't stop the cards you're getting. You can't stop the cards I'm getting. You know what I mean? You just have to really like lock in and play your hand and play the way you play. and know how somebody else plays.
Yeah, and the practice would be just, is that why you teach so many people around you so that you could practice more?
No, I teach people because I just want more people to learn about the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Because how many black women are doing this? Or black
Not a
people,
lot.
period?
Not a lot. What, it's like less than 5% of poker players?
That's probably like maybe black women probably like 3%.
Yeah.
Your mic is
Yeah.
on now. It wasn't. Okay, got it.
Women in general, but black women, no. It's
Black
probably
women,
like,
no.
what? Probably like
You said about
1%.
About 3%.
Yeah.
3%.
Yeah.
That's
Black women or just women? Just
Black
women.
Just women's probably up to about maybe like 10-15%. So it's starting
Yeah.
to grow. So but when people like her play, obviously they feel
More people,
comfortable. They're
yeah.
like, oh, she can play, I can do it.
Yeah, because I mean, I never would have thought about playing poker. I always be like, oh, that's probably too hard.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even think about like playing this out. Now I'm like, oh, I want to learn. Teach me.
I never thought about playing either until because I wanted to learn chess and poker.
Yeah.
And my cousins, you know, so happened to we were playing spades at the time. So they just taught me like the basics.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, we went to Vegas and I wanted to play like in a live setting. And I just had a bunch of chips in front of me. I'm like, oh, okay. This is another stream of income.
What about the kids? Well, they're not old enough for poker yet, are they? How old are you?
They're not old enough, but my daughter knows how to play.
She does?
Yeah, she's 6.
What are they
She knows how to
into?
play.
What are your kids into?
My daughter she does ballet, she does dancing, she loves to read, she loves art. She's very artistic. And my son, he's just in his ninja mode. You know?
Yeah.
He's 5.
He's still figuring it out now.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you want any more kids in the future?
You know, I do, but I don't know how that's going to work out, you know.
Yeah.
I do want kids. You know, I always wanted my kids by the same person, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I don't think I could bring a baby into the world if I'm not with the father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, I mean, you could ask him for a little bit of his swimmers.
I mean, we have one in the freezer.
Oh.
I just don't want to put it in.
You're like, we're not going to throw that one.
Because we actually did it before. We did it, I think, like 2 years ago, because I wanted to have one last baby.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, like, try hard for it. And I just wanted it there just in case, you know.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, and it's just, just there.
Well, you never know, you know. Look, you're like, I know.
It's a little girl.
Oh, yeah, because you get to pick, too.
No, you don't get
Choose?
to pick.
Oh, no, you
get to
don't.
pick what you put in you, but you don't get to pick what it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so what about getting back on that bike for a relationship? I know that the divorce will be finalized soon, but it's been a while, you know, since y'all been on again, off again. So are you ready to get back in the dating pool?
I'm not even focused on that, honestly. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but I don't have like the attention span to cater to anybody else's needs right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, maybe it's a man out there that's willing to cater to your needs.
I mean, I wouldn't even want
And he
to put
likes
anybody through that right now. You would literally have to be my friend.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And it would have to just organically, you know.
But not friends like John.
You would have to no.
I know. Y'all just made a cute couple. We thought. For real?
No.
I did. I was like, okay, I'll see where she's going with this one.
No, and we were laughing about it too.
That's
we
crazy.
Were cracking up. And then he's like, you made me lose all my
all his girl. Yeah, because look, I would have been like, you know what? Princess got him. It's over. Let me wrap this up. That's what they did. Yeah.
No, if we were together, you would know.
Oh.
Because I would be,
No, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
I would
okay.
be happy to, I would have to be divorced first before I bring, any man into the
I'm excited to see who you are with next, though. Because, like, I just, like, your growth and how you've moved through the past couple of years, like, it's just been dope. And I know for you it's different because it's yourself.
Yeah.
But, like, even when we reported on you winning big at your first poker tournament that went viral, and, it's exciting to me. I thought you was trying to get the money to get away from Ray J. So
No, you know what?
That's what I said.
I don't need money to do that.
Not like that, but I was like, she making sure she got her ducks in a row so she could peace out. Like,
no, I don't know. I don't need that.
No.
I just want to get better at playing poker. And, you know, obviously when you win, that means that you're getting better, you're good, you know. Nobody wants to just be losing, you know.
That's right.
So I feel like winning is, you know, lets me know that I'm doing good. And I just want to get better. And I don't care if it's a $100 tournament. I don't care if it's $10,000 tournament. I still play the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let the people know you have a tournament, like we said,
Yes.
coming up this weekend in Atlanta.
It actually starts today.
Okay, so it starts, it starts with today's
It
date.
starts the 20th.
We'll just say the date.
Oh.
He's trying to produce.
It's going on right now.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going on right now.
Okay.
And say it again.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of your tournament. Right
Okay.
now. 3, 2.
So we're in the middle of one of your tournaments right now, right?
Yeah.
We spoke on it briefly in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So it's what did he say to say?
Just you can say everything just that's going on right now.
Okay. Okay. It's going on right now. Okay.
I'll air this part.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the tournament is going on right now, and anybody can enter.
Well, you got to know how to play poker, right?
You don't have to. You know, it helps. It would
it is a
definitely
tournament
help.
for poker.
Yes, it definitely will help. Yeah, but it's at the Vault, and it's a celebrity charity poker tournament. Yeah, so everybody's welcome to play. It's gonna be fun. You can even come and watch. You know, great food, great vibes, lots of celebrities. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah.
Okay,
Even
now
if you don't know how to play, just
just pull up, have a
just
good
pull up.
time, get a
Yeah.
bite to eat, come watch,
yes,
and
come
learn.
watch. And if you want to learn, I will personally come and teach you a little bit. Yeah.
No, Alton,
Yes.
except
How
Alton.
long it take?
Especially Alton. Especially.
How long
Oh
it take?
Lord, you done created a monster.
Days, hours?
And you're going to participate in a bunch of these, right? So
Yeah,
they
oh,
can
yeah, I'm
follow
playing.
you to find out
Yeah.
where.
Yeah,
where can they
just-
follow you?
Princess Love on my Instagram. I'm posting it. I've been posting it. I'm gonna keep continuing. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
live. You know, but I just want everybody to come out, and I feel like we got to get more Black people playing poker.
Yeah,
Why not Atlanta?
I know that's right. Come on, Atlanta. Come on
And
out
for a good cause too. Yeah.
for a good cause. Come on out for a good cause if you are in Atlanta. Princess, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, of course, is there anything that we missed that you may want to shout out or talk about really quickly?
Oh, I'm opening a nail salon in the Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'm aiming towards the end of March for my grand opening.
Okay.
And it's Prella Nail and Beauty Bar. Nails, hair, makeup. So yeah,
I love that.
it's gonna be a vibe.
I'm pulling up because I
Yes.
don't have a nail salon out there.
Yes.
So that's perfect. Okay.
Yes.
And so your nail salon, Love and Hip Hop, we doing.
I'm done with Love and Hip Hop.
I figured that.
I am done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
was shocked they got you in Miami, to be honest. What made you
Because Hollywood was over, and so I literally I lived in Miami for a little bit, but I would fly back and forth, and I literally would go to Miami to film just to have like a couple of days to myself.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, that
They
makes
would
sense.
fly me out, put me in the Satai.
Yeah, I know that's
you know,
right.
I'll do
That's
my
that
scene-
MTV
yeah.
money now.
I would go film my scenes and literally go order a branzino on the beach
I know that's right.
and be done.
But you don't. But that's done. You got this
Yes.
poker thing on Smash. We
Yeah.
looking for you to be. What's the highest title you can get? Because is there like a NBA championship kind of thing of poker?
The World Championship.
The
That's
World
once a year,
Championship.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
World Championship. We
Yes.
want to see you win that.
Yes.
We rooting for
I'm
you.
gonna win one of the big ones one day.
You are going to
Just
win
gotta
one of
keep
those
playing.
big ones. We
Yeah.
can't wait to talk to you about it when you do. And let me put $500 in.
I got you.
Because
I got
Lyrica
you.
didn't know what she was doing.
Only for you.
Thank
Only
you.
for you.
Perfect. Princess Love on the Morning Hustle.